Hello guys, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Zhunya and today we are doing another, it must be the third video on etymologies on my channel. All the philologists, the lovers of words gather. Let's get closer. Today I have eight words for you. Without further ado, let's start. So the first one is the word Caucasian. The first time I heard it, it was probably like an American TV show about criminals. So they were looking for a Caucasian man. I was like, oh, interesting. What was his nationality? Like, why did they just say Caucasian? Why didn't they mention his ethnicity, like Armenian, Georgian? And then I learned that Caucasian means white in the US or in Australia. In early 18th century, European scientists thought that European race, or even like human race, originated in Caucasus, in Caucasian mountains. It's a region between Europe and Asia. I live very close to this region, and I go for a vacation there very soon. But yeah, it also comes from the biblical part where Noah comes from, that mountain in Armenia. But now that mountain is in Turkey, but it doesn't matter. So they also thought that Circassian, it's an ethnicity from Caucasus. Circassians were the most beautiful people, and Georgians. So Caucasians are the most beautiful Europeans, basically, even though this region is like partially in Europe, partially in Asia. But yeah, and now we have the whole race labeled as Caucasians when it's a group of nations, ethnicities living in a region. Okay, the next word is Taurus, or Tur in Russian. And it's not really about the etymology, it's more about the history behind this word, because I didn't really see the word Tur, so Taurus, to be used in Russian, only in very, very old books. And I thought it was an archaic synonym for the bull, but turned out that Tur or Taurus was an actual animal. It was a species that unfortunately died out in at the beginning of 17th century, and it was a huge wild bull that lived across Europe and parts of Asia. It was the ancestor of modern cattle that we have, and it died mostly because of a loss of their habitat and hunting. And the last ever Tur or Taurus died in Poland. So now we don't really use the word Taurus itself. In Russian we say byk, in English bull, but the word Taurus exist in almost all Indo-European languages, and it's like an Indo-European word. So Taurus in Greek, Latin, Lithuanian, Hebrew, Arabic, it's all the same. And but the animal itself does not exist. It does not exist anymore. Wow. If you are Taurus, if your zodiac sign is Taurus, you have to comment. And now let's talk about something intimate. And the word intimate comes from Latin, of course. And it is the superlative form of the word intimus. And it's related to interior. Yeah, we have exterior, interior. And intimate means the deepest inside, the insidest, the most deep within. So of course we know the modern meaning of intimate. When it came to French from Latin, they started using it in this romantic, erotical meaning, language of love. But I thought it was interesting. So yeah, intimus, the innermost, the deepest within. And the next word is yogurt. Yogurt. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Yogurt. In Russian it's yogurt. So it stems from a Turkish verb, yogurmak, which means to knead or to thicken. And it makes sense because the process of making yogurt is thickening milk. You have to thicken milk. And this word came to Europe in 17th century, at the beginning of 17th century, when Ottoman Empire gained its power, like maximum power, and European ambassadors came to Turkey, and they came back sharing their experience, how they tried the sour milk and how it was nice. And now we get like frozen yogurt. Wow. And next etymology is also yummy. It's the word avocado. 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 And this one comes from Aztec language, Nahuatl, I guess, Nahuatl. And originally the word sounded like aguacatl. And basically, this word was like a synonym. Another usage of this word was for testicle. And I mean, it looks the same, right? But also it's like the testicle of the tree. And you know, it's always like that with ancient people's logic. When you have a problem with some organ, you should find a plant, an animal that looks like it. Like if you have a problem with your head, you should eat walnut. nuts because they look like brain. Or, well, I'm not gonna talk about Chinese medicine, but yeah. So the next word is shampoo. Shampoo. I used one earlier, but the word comes from Hindi. The word, it's a verb, champna, 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 and it means to press, and to massage, to press and to massage. So originally it referred to massages when British colonizers came to India. They really liked the oil massages that they were doing, so they brought it back to Britain. And at the beginning of 19th century, they started using this word for like this type of soap. When you massage your head with this soap, you massage the head, and yeah, washing hair. And now you can even shampoo like carpets. Imagine you massage your carpet. Interesting. And then we have the word robot. I was mesmerized when I learned the etymology for the word robot, because robot is very robotic. Like we even have words like bots. Who knew that it was originally a Slavic word? I didn't know. So Slavic word rabota, which means work. In Russian, rabota means work. But this word was coined by a Czech man. And as I believe, in Czech it specifically means very dull manual work, like drudgery. So it was used in a play called R.U.R. Rossum's Universal Robots, and it was written by Carol Chapek. I hope I pronounced correctly. Carol Chapek in 1920. And the term was coined by his brother Joseph for that play. And I really enjoyed this fact. It was not a Russian word. Of course, it was a Czech word. And I appreciate that Czechian man for this input, but still nice that it's a Slavic root. Well done, very nice. And the last etymology for today is the word sandwich. This word got its name after a real person, John he was the 4th Earl of Sandwich. He lived in 18th century in England, and he really liked gambling or playing board games with his friends, playing cards. And every time he would ask for his food, like 2 pieces of bread, no fork, no plate, put the meat between the bread. And then his friends saw that invention and started asking for the same, like I'll get what sandwich guy usually has, and that's how we got sandwiches. Wow. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to comment if you are a Taurus, and maybe you have, like your favorite etymologies, because I don't know where to, get inspiration. Like where do I look for new interesting etymologies? So maybe you could give me some ideas and I can use it in my next video about etymologies. Thank you very much for watching.